Good morning and welcome to another edition of Tech Niche Tips. I am your host, Joseph, and we got none other than Brother Trey on the line with me.
What it do?
What it do? What it do? Good morning, family. So thank you for having you guys with us this morning, early on a Monday morning, and it's Thanksgiving week, y'all. It's Thanksgiving week.
Good eat.
Good eat, and a lot to be thankful for. In fact, I got brother Scott in the building, Operation Tech Takeover. Peace and blessings to the family. Peace and blessings to you as well, and happy Thanksgiving week to you and yours. Happy
Happy
Thanksgiving week.
Thanksgiving week, man.
We are thankful for
Who
you.
turning up this weekend? On the food. On the food.
That's probably should be a question for the morning. To be honest with you, I have no idea what's going to happen in regards to that.
Yeah.
We might be going to our in-laws and family, but yeah, it's gonna be a good one, no matter where we go.
Yeah, that's the same for me, man. Actually I think I know for sure. How about this? I know for sure the normal thing for me to do is to go ahead and get into all the foods that I can. So
Mm.
I got a lot of family. And normally we like, hey, I call it house hopping. All right, it's house
Ah,
hopping.
yeah.
I'm gonna be real. It's house hopping. I go from this family to this part of the family to this part of the family, getting plates along the way, including the sweets. But yeah,
Mm.
you gotta strategically plan that out. And then I'm somewhere. Obviously, normally the Cowboys play on that day as well. So I find a spot around that time to hang out at. But it's all in fun, just trying to, get to all my family, show thanks, and eat good food. But I'm not sure. I need to make sure. That's normally my plans. That's normally what I do. But obviously, some things can change.
That's
So
true.
we'll see. We'll see.
That's very true. And good morning, Mitch. Good morning, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. And I want to say this right now: we're thankful for y'all that have been rocking with us. That those that have been a part of this show ever since we started having this idea. When we started having it on Instagram and things of that nature, and you guys just been continuously rocking with us as we moved it over to YouTube and LinkedIn. So I wanted to say a special thank you to y'all because of y'all, we could keep this
Yes.
thing moving and grooving.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. And with that being said, we have the question for the morning that we wanted to throw out to you guys. But before we do that, go ahead, like, comment, and share if you are on LinkedIn. And if you are on YouTube, go ahead and like, comment. If you want to share, that's great as well. But also don't forget to subscribe to our channels. And if you want to call into the show, as you may know or see, if you're on YouTube, you can have that option to call into the show. Your face doesn't have to be shown or anything like that. But go ahead, feel free to call into the show and we can have a conversation about everything that we got going on. So, with that being said, we got the question of the morning here for y'all. And Scott, I know you're driving, so you probably won't be able to answer this, but Mitch and others, you could definitely answer this question if you would like. And that is, who is the most famous person you have met? And
Mm.
I'm gonna let our brother Trey take this one first.
Oh man, you got one, man. I really haven't met like anything like crazy, right?
No, the
I guess
person
the
that
one that I was
yeah,
about to say the one that I can remember, right? I was younger, like maybe 12 or something like that. And me and the family, we were all sitting. First of all, do we have Cracker Barrels anywhere outside of Texas? I'm not even sure, but
yeah.
no, you know what? You told me yesterday, y'all. You think you might have some up there, but anyways, I was at this restaurant, Cracker Barrel, with my family, getting the good old pancakes. I don't know, they mastered the art of pancake making. Okay, you got that crispy edge around the pancakes. You already know you about to get into something good.
Dig
Okay,
in.
and yeah, so I was smashing down on those crispy pancakes, and I looked over, man, and I saw Kirk Franklin and his family sitting down eating as well. And I was like, yo, I think that's Kurt Franklin. And so I told my mom, I'm like, yo, mama, is that who I think it is? And then she was like, oh yeah, that's him. That's him. And I'm like, okay, I need to get an autograph or something. I can't just let this opportunity pass. And this is before, the autograph was the photo, right? Now,
Yeah,
now it's like, man, forget your autograph, man. What a photo or the video at? That's what I need. But
yeah.
anyways, I went over and got an autograph on a napkin. The napkin obviously is gone, been gone, long gone. I was a kid. What was I? What was I thinking?
Yeah,
Anyways, that was
your
that
mom was
was
on
mine.
that. I'm gonna go to the comment section real quickly because I got some stuff here that I didn't even know. Mitch says there's a Cracker Barrel. Hold on. First of all, let's go to Darcel. Darcel says Little Scrappy at Six Flags. I wonder how that
Hey,
story was.
that's hilarious, man. Hey, Darcel, I was passing through TV yesterday and I saw Lil Scrappy in a wheelchair rapping on Wild and Out. I was like, wait a minute, why is he in a wheelchair? But his leg, something was wrong with his leg. I don't even know. I just
Oh
that was funny
wow.
though. I
Oh
just saw that
wow.
yesterday. It was obviously, I think, an older episode, but
Yeah,
that was
man.
hilarious.
And then this is something I didn't realize, but it's probably true. Was that Mitch says that Jersey has a Cracker Barrel. In fact, he says that there's one in Hamilton, which is that's further south for me. But good to know.
Hey,
Good to
man,
know. And there are some, and yes, I love Cracker Barrel. My wife and I are addicted. Must be
man,
something in them
listen,
pancakes, man.
I'm telling you. Now, listen, now the way it looks in there. You walk in and you looking like us, you might be like, oh, am I in the right place? But I guarantee when you sit down and you cut into that pancake, man, with that crispy edge, I'm telling you, it's all about the crispy edge. It's over.
I might have to research it to see how far.
Darcel know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And Mitch said, I have not met anybody famous. Well, don't
On
worry,
the
one
way,
day
Mitch.
in the way.
When you
Maybe
just
you
out
might
and
be.
about.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe you might be that famous person. Who knows? One day.
That too.
But I would tell my story real quickly. Growing up in New York, especially if you either work or live in the city, depending on where in the city you Manhattan. I mean, it really can be one of those different things. Oh, I got somebody on the line. I'm going to bring him up in a few, but I'm going to finish the story and just stay there, right there. Thank you for calling into the show. But in regards to my story, um, what happened with me was we were eating out, and this was my wife and I. There are also two of the couples, a couple that we just met, and then our friends of ours, and we're eating at this restaurant in Manhattan. I'll shout them out. Jacob's Pickle. Shout out Jacob's Pickle, one of the hugest, at least in New York, one of the hugest pieces of biscuits. Oh my goodness! Like they
Mm.
literally just sell biscuits in certain parts. Like they have an extension, I think, in 34th Street. They just sell biscuits, right? And
Oh,
so
I
when
know
we
them
had
biscuits good.
Oh man. So we had our daughter with us and she was pretty young, like almost newborn, only baby in this restaurant, and she stole the show. Like when I say stole the show, everybody, we're like in the center table. Everybody around us is looking at our daughter and be like, oh my gosh, she's so cute, da, 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 right? And and it was one person said it, and we turned around, it was Whoopi Goldberg. And she was with her team,
God.
and she literally like, "Oh my gosh, that's the cutest thing." And she was like, and she was talking about how she had children our age as well, and we're like, "Oh man," and it was
Who would
a
have known?
yeah, it was a cool moment. But here's a cool thing about it was when we the manager came up to us. I believe it was the manager or the owner of the restaurant. He was like, they're giving us free stuff or giving us just extra stuff. And we're like, wow. Our friends like, you got to take your baby wherever you go. um, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's totally cool. But when we were going to leave, we were asking for the check, and the guy's like, oh, don't worry about it. Whoopi took care of you. And she already left by then. She literally just like took paid for our table and left. So nobody can tell me anything wrong about Whoopi Goldberg, Sister Act, nothing,
Yeah.
because she showed a level of kindness that she didn't have to that day. And
No, that
so
was
that
wild right there, man.
yeah, man, that's what happens sometimes when you when you when you
Look,
live in
look,
New York.
you gotta boost her heart up, man. You gotta let her know. You gotta let her know. Listen, you are
Yeah,
so beautiful. Whoopi Goldberg paid for our food because of you, girl. Because of you.
Yeah, I gotta let the little one know. But that's my
Golly,
crazy story. You know,
that's wild.
and then Darcel, he was saying something just nice. Listen, I feel wrong walking in, but the food makes it worth it. Those pancakes are amazing. Oh, it's always
I
Cracker
know
Barrel.
what you mean. Yeah, bro. I know what he
Eh,
means.
and Trey, you're right. Cracker Barrel is in that area. LOL.
The quote
Yeah,
air quotes. Air
air
quotes. I already know,
tight
man.
air quotes. Tight air quotes.
Look, I'm telling you, you feel away when you walk in. You're like, I need a I need to cover my face and my hood. I don't know if anybody needs to see me in here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be a problem, but yeah. So yeah, and go ahead and as we are talking, we're gonna be actually having a conversation today about legacy, right? Good morning, good morning. Gonna give a shout out to Grape Soda R. Good morning, Grape Soda R.
Hey, good
Uh,
morning.
good
Good
morning.
morning.
I want to I want to get Scott on the line because we got somebody in on the line who's gonna share his story. Hold on one second, Scott. Let me bring you in, and then we could definitely have this conversation. All right. I got Scott on the line. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sound loud and clear.
Okay. All right, cool. So I got a little two-piece story. So working in retail in my younger days, I worked at a spot called Man Alive. It was like an urban hip hop store. So I had royalty
Mm.
come in all in one day. We had Devin the Dude, Scarface, and Jackie Joyner Kersey all come into the store, and I got to sell Scarface and Devin the Dude an outfit. They were doing a concert in Louisville at the time,
Oh wow.
so that was pretty. Yeah, and then I got to take pictures with all three of them. And then the other one